Hi guys! So I figured I'd do a video today of how to do a few different ways of doing samples. I'm still waiting for my order to come. It's supposed to be here anytime today for some of my samples. And then I've got another order that will hopefully be here sometime this week. So hopefully I can do more. I'm still waiting on my containers to be able to do like my laundry care for my washer whiffs and laundry liquid. I do have my body lotion that I'm going to do, and this one is Enchanted Mist. And I'm going to be doing them in these little containers. I need to remove this. And I did buy some printer paper that is sticky so that I can put it on top and put what kind of lotion it is and make sure people know what it is, not to eat it. So yeah, I will be doing my lotion samples today and some Scentsy bar ones. I'm not sure which Scentsy bar. I'm not sure if I'm going to do my French lavender. It is one of my most favorite scents. I really want to do one, but it's my last bar, and because it's my favorite scent, I like to use it. But my laundry care scent that I'm going to be doing is the French lavender. I did get the French lavender as far as what I'm going to be doing for my laundry care samples, so I thought, well, it'd be really cute to do the bar samples with laundry, and that way it's all just one scent. And yeah, so I just have my cinnamon bear, and I'm doing this one because it is a smell that's not available anymore right now, and so I figured why not do one that you can't get and smells amazing. So I did just pop it completely out of the container. Actually, I'll move this down where you can see it. So I've got the Scentsy bar itself, and then I have my wavy cutter, and I just press down on it, and you can see how it makes that waviness out of it. And this is just a simple, quick, fast way to do it as far as this one goes. And it really depends on if you want to do two or if you want to cut it in half and do the little tiny bars. I know some people do both. But you can see how it does that. And then you have this left over, and when you've got this, you take it, and I just bought these Scentsy bags off of the general store for Scentsy. They are perfect for our samples because of the simple fact that you can place your sample in there, and then you can take your business card and clip it right on there. And normally that's what I do, but I forgot to get my business card to do that and show you. But yeah, so that's the wavy one. And like I said, I mean, you can do the 2 bars and make it a little longer if you choose to, and they do sometimes seem to crumble. So make sure your wax is at least at room temperature so that you can do that and get it like that. So now with me, if I ever have them crumble like this did, I just put it in here, and I do have wax paper laid down so that I can cut on it and not have to worry about my counter. But I also have a cutting board that I'll use sometimes depending how big of a rush I'm in or how many I need to get done at a time. So anyways, so I'll just do that, and then where I made the wavy ones and I put them in their bag and stuff. My next one is going to be molds. And like I've got the star molds. I have hearts. And then I just got these cute cupcake ones because I seen somebody do it and they turned out amazing and really cute. So I haven't made these ones yet. I don't know how they work out. But I tend to take my bar, my Scentsy bar, and I'll do the same thing I would for a sample. And like I said, I mean, that's your sample if you wanted to leave it like this. But I don't. So I cut them up. It melts a little easier that way. And take the excess and I put it in there. That way it melts easier for me. So I just make sure that it's not so thick anymore. And I place it in here. Now, I know that a lot of people will just warm it up in their Scentsy burner and then pour it into here. And that is probably the best way to do this. However, my burners, I just actually went through and set all of them with my orange amber. And so they've all got that in it. So I'm going to actually warm this in the microwave. Back up here so you can see me. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to warm this in my microwave for about 10 seconds, see where it goes from there. So I'm warming that up so that I can place them into my mold. And anytime I have to warm them in my microwave, I'm constantly on top of it, watching it, checking it, making sure it's good. Because you don't want the scent to be too drawn out, and you also don't want it to overflow, burn, or anything like that. You just want to get it melted enough that you can put it into your mold. So that is what I'm trying to do. I try not to use too much of my waxes to do my samples. I will use a full complete bar for my samples though. So, but like with these molds, I don't fill them completely up because you can kind of see they're kind of deep. And with them being that deep, I won't fill them. I won't fill them completely up because it's just, that's too much wax for it to be that deep. But if you look at the stars, they're really not that deep, and it's just a candy mold. So, and I do want to get the Scentsy mold as soon as, hopefully, they come back. And I don't know, I'm not sure how much this one uses. So we'll test that one out and find out. But I think because they're cupcakes, I want to do like a different scent, not like cinnamon bear. But now I'm going to put this back down so that you can see what I got going on here. Move this out of the way. So you can see I've got my star mold, and I just fill them up like that. And I just kind of shake them to make sure that it evens out on the star. And then you can see them sitting there. And then I'll take this when it's completely filled and place it in my freezer. But because it didn't completely fill up, I'm going to actually take it and set it over here. And we're going to cut up some more samples. And so you can cut them all together so it doesn't take as long to do each one if you wanted to. And again, I'm just going to place it in here. anyways, I'm just going to place it cut up in here again. Do another one. I have found too, especially as of like right now, see how thick those are? I mean, they're not extremely thick, but they're good enough to where if somebody wanted to put them in their Scentsy bar or in their Scentsy warmer, they could and get a really good smell from it and be able to test it. So I have found that when you're cutting them, to make sure that you cut them this way rather than this way. They don't seem to fall apart as well. So, okay. So now I've got 2 cubes in there, just kind of cut up, and like I said, a lot of people use these as samples, and I will, but for now I want to do my mold. Put it back in my microwave, hit the minute. So that's how I do my samples for my bars. Now, as far as this is, I'm new at this. This one's new to me. This one's my first one done. So, check this real fast. So this one, I don't even know, like I said, I've got little stickers that I'll put on top of them. And they'll go in a cute little bag, which I have. Set this over here for now. They'll go in these cute little origami bags that I got. I don't know if you can see that. They got glitter on them. They're really pretty. So just open it up. Take it and then, you know, fill your container to about what you think it needs to be filled. Enough for them to be able to use it and sample it. So put the top back on it. I'll put my sticky on here. I'll put my card in there, and then I put in like what the ingredients is because we have printouts of those. And so I will end up doing so as far as putting all that in there. I'll just take it and put it in one of these pretty little bags for them. Maybe. But anyways, yeah, just put them in a pretty little bag, tie it up, and there you go. I mean, you've got your lotion sample. It's really cute, and you can place it in like a gift bag with like the other the other body samples that we do, because there's more, of course, body care like the lip balm and the shower and stuff. So I mean, but it makes for a cute little sample. Now I'm just going to take this and finish filling up my mold. Some of my wax didn't melt, so I'll put it back in here for another 30 seconds or so. It takes a little bit if you're doing it in your microwave. That's why it is so much easier if you take your warmer and you let your wax melt in your warmer, because then you can easily just transfer it in. It's all done. It doesn't, I mean, it's really easy and quick. But you have to wait for the wax to warm up in your warmer. So if you have the time to wait for that, it works out best that way. But I just wanted to do kind of a quick video where it's, and this is turning into a little longer, but it happens. So I'll just show you. There's 3 stars that isn't filled in, but that's okay. I'll fill them in a little bit, but you can see how I've got it in my mold. And now what I'll do is I will place them in my freezer. So stick that over there. Okay, and so while that's in my freezer, I mean, I could be making other samples with the crinkle one and be placing them in bags, and also can be getting things ready for again, that sample, like the cards and stuff ready to go in it. But I tend to do these kind of samples together because, like I said, when you use the crinkle right here, you tend to get like these little bits. And so I like to be able to use them. I mean, why not? Instead of tossing them or anything like that, I want to be able to use them. So I'll just put them in here, I'll warm it up, and I'll throw it back into my molds rather than anything. So these are going to go into my Scentsy bags that I have. If I can get it open. Hands are kind of weird with the wax. Anyway, so y'all place my sample in there and go up to my Scentsy closet and grab my yellow folder with all my other stuff. Anyways, yeah. So I got those in their bags, and again, like I said, I will just end up putting my card on the back side, because if you in the summertime have these and you put your business card inside here, it's going to melt all over your business card, and then they're going to not be able to get your phone number or be able to contact you, and you definitely want to get customers out of your Scentsy samples. So you most definitely want to make sure that if you are putting like a sample, that it's not gonna melt onto your card. Now I'll show you some of my other samples that I've already got made up and done. And like this one is the heart one that I did. And this one's French vanilla, and you can tell, let me take it out of here and show you. You can tell with my hearts, I mean, I didn't do the full thing like I said, but it's still a good sample and it's really cute. But it's not as thick as the silicone. I mean, that's pretty thick. And I did not do it as thick as that, but they still turned out really cool. So, and then I've got my little stars. So this is what the stars look like after I pull them out of my freezer and I pop them out. That is a finished star. And then again, I'll just put my card on the back. And then I also will normally do some kind of small little goodie bag. So not only does it have my card with it, maybe if I've got, like, if I have my catalogs, I'll throw a catalog with it and everything. So that way they have enough to try and it's there. But I make a ton and keep them in a Scentsy bag and take it with me and hand them out. And anytime my customers want to try a new smell, like scent of the month, I'll do these. And so that way when they want to try a new smell, they can try it before buying it. So anyway, so that's just a few ways to do a few different kind of samples. I'm going to finish this up here, but thanks for stopping by and I hope you enjoyed.